What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for stopping in. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button right down below the video. I'd love to have you here. Before you head out, give the video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And if you have time, leave me a comment down below. So today, I have a disassembly for you. This is the MBK Old Guard, Monterey Bay Knives Old Guard. This is the new one, the worn clip version. ZDP189, rock weld at 67. This is a titanium liner lock on washers with a titanium 3D milled clip. Beautiful looking knife. So they sent you a whole package of hardware, secondary hardware, thumb studs, pivots, body screws, washers, all of it. They sent you an extra set of everything. So I took these washers and I polished them. Okay. I took them over a strop, got them polished up real nice, real smooth. So that basically, instead of manipulating the knife a million times, this will kind of further that. It'll do it quicker. So I'm going to take the ones that came in it out, put these in. I'm going to put a little bit of tension on the liner lock, Stanley stubby here, T8s I believe all the way around. So I'm going to do a few things and then I will probably lock tight the pivot, at least a little bit for now anyway, using the Stanley stubby. I love this thing. It comes in clutch a lot. It houses 6 bits in the bottom and then you can keep one at the top, and these are not expensive. It does come with flathead and Phillips head screws, but I took those out and put some Weehaw and Lexavon bits in there, the ones that I need. And then we are using the one Tigress disassembly mat. That one needs a little more work. But I am excited for this knife. It is on washers, so some people, they will not like that it's on washers. Some people will love it, so it's just kind of a personal preference. So we don't get confused, I'll put those there. We'll take these and put these in the top corner for backups. Those are our polished ones. We will get our issuing stitches Hank out. Plug for issuing stitches. He has a Etsy shop with Hanks and all kinds of different stuff coming up the pipe. I have a link in the description to his Etsy store. You can use code GBALL10 for 10% off your order. And I also have a link in there for his Instagram. Head over there and give him a subscribe or a follow. I'm going to clean this all up, and I'm going to move the lock or the liner lock over a smidge. Not a bunch, but just enough to give it a little bit more tension. I'm not even going to take it out. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure. That way it'll give me a little bit more resistance when opening, and that's what we're looking for. It's pretty good, but a little stronger will make it even better. So you take, if it's a liner, You do the same exact thing as you would for a frame lock. You just kind of bend in. You don't want to go crazy or you'll make it so tight that you can't even open the knife up. But put just a little bit on it, and you can do it incrementally. You don't try to get it all at once. If you have to take the knife back apart and redo it, then you got to redo it. But it is as simple as moving the liner lock or the frame lock bar over a little bit, and that will increase the tension on it. And I will go ahead and do that one more time. Put just a little bit on it, and if I have to, I'm not going to. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna wait to Loctite it. I'm gonna at least semi put it back together and make sure the tension is good before I go Loctiting it, because I don't want to Loctite it and then want to re-tension it. So I will do, this will be just a disassembly, because that might take, then I'll have to retake it apart and all that jazz. So we'll do just a disassembly, kind of go over the insides. It's very simple, very clean. So MBK is known for, well done pocket knives. They use good steels. They use good materials. There's a reason why they are so popular. They are good hard use knives due to those washers in there. They do not get dirty as easily, and then they do not give you issues like bearings would in a dirty environment. So we will get in our kit over there, get a little bit of KPL, and I will put one little dab, and then I spread it around with the nose. Then I'll put the washer back on. These are the polished washers, and then I put just a little. If you use this stuff by the drop, it's literally going to last you a long, long, long time. And I don't care how many knives you disassemble, even if you don't disassemble it and you do the quick and easy, the quick and dirty way, just take a little bit and drop it down in the pivot with the knife assembled. I'm going to take just a smidge and put it on that ball. And for good measure, I'm going to give it a little bit more. Okay. Because you don't want to overdo it, guys. On the liner there, you do have a nice back spacer here, a nice thick stop. Somebody's saying, yo, you forgot to put some on the hole. See, I always try to put it right before the hole, and then I'll take my finger and kind of push it in there a little bit. Okay. Put just a smidge here. Then don't be afraid to work it around with your finger. Take the washer and spin it around. Put a little dab on the top of the washer. Spin it around. Get your other, look at that. Look at that milling. Very well done. Okay. Everything looks good. So we'll get the pivot. I saw a video of Lefty EDC earlier, and the tray he uses,
I wish those guys would incorporate magnets on their tray. I forget who makes them. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's why I love this mat. You got different sections, and then you got the magnets there. Now it doesn't work for titanium, but anything, pocket clips, hardware that is some sort of metal, some sort of steel, it works very good. And there's like 10 magnetic posts, so you could literally use one post. You could put a couple things on one post, or you could do individually. So blade is centered nice. Yeah, blade is centered nicely. Definitely, they're gonna need broken, guys. It's not gonna be like bearings where it just, no blade movement. Feels good. So that might be where, that's pretty good. I might take it apart and give that liner just a touch more and Loctite it up. But that is the MBK Old Guard Disassembly. Very simple, very easy. Just a couple, take the pivot out on the show side, take the 2 screws out on the show side, and you are in. But I will cut it there because I'm going to take it back apart, and I am going to do the exact same thing again. It's definitely smoothing out. I might even polish them washers a little bit more. They're definitely smoother than the ones that were in it. Yeah, it's definitely... So it's a work in progress on my end. Technically, you wouldn't have to do anything to it. But on my end, there's a couple things I wanted to do. So that's just me personally, though. A lot of people will be perfectly fine with how the knife comes. The one thing that I truly love about it is the steel choice and the blade shape. And it's just aesthetically pleasing as hell. Feels good in the hand, not too thin, not too thick, good size. I really like this knife, so this knife will be sticking around for quite a while. Alright guys, if you stuck around through the whole video, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you later. Have a good night. Have a safe night. See ya.